And they're a little bit different than hot shot glasses where you can kind of get away with like sunglasses, because we work and produce different wavelengths up here that are a little bit more intense to your eye. So if you find yourself liking this style of glasswork, it's worth investing in glasses at philips-safety.com, and you can get an intro pair of glasses. And the ACE 202 lens is the one that you would want for that works for both up here and down there, for like $60, which is.
I bought the one at the bookstore.
Yeah, and I think that they sell Philips products. I think Rick had them stock it, right?
Philips Safety.
Yeah. So you guys are lucky.
The ones that
I'm not sure what they have over there. You can ask them what lens is in it, because the intro ones for $40 sometimes are just rose didymiums, which will work. Yes, the ones that they sell over there. So they should be didymium frames, and then there are different degrees for what you're going to be using them for, and they all have the schematic, very technical things that you can check out on their website. But the ACE 202s is what I would recommend getting, because they're good for up here and down there. So yeah, okay, back to it. Thanks, Rick.
They were all.
Okay, so about like that, and then bringing in the oxygen. So to show you guys what the flame settings look like in practice now. So here's our flame annealing flame, right? We start out with just a tiny little flame. This is what I would use for a flame anneal. And I set up my octopus arm, my exhaust arm, so that I'm in line with my flame, so that it's drawing all of the combusted stuff out. And you can see that it's actually combusting off of the torch face. And this, if we stuck a pyrometer or a thermocouple in here, the pyrometer would read about 1,000 degrees, which is perfect for both Pyrex and soft glass, really. So I would introduce and remove glass. Soft glass likes to shatter a lot and easily. So this is one way of introducing glass. For something like rod like this, I wouldn't necessarily use it. It's kind of overkill. It slows your flow down. What they do with soft glass is they have these trays that are essentially like this, but longer, and you can just set your rods and your tubes right on the edge of your flame. So it's just like your pipe warmer for downstairs, because it's prone to thermal shock so much. And then we use these things here when you've got your pallet and your punnies and stuff, so that you're not burning the table. And we've got a little broom up here. Make sure that you sweep up after. I'm kind of digressing a little bit, but as I'm thinking of it, I want to mention it. So this is the flame annealing flame. And then as I was actually trying to introduce something softly, I would add my oxygen in, and you can see how now we start to get a brighter, more yellow, and we start to get carbon buildup on the glass, and that will burn off. There's no problem yet with reduction. So as I start to add my oxygen here, I actually start to, when I get a little blue in the face, I start bringing my propane down instead of continuing to add oxygen. This is only if you're coming in from a flame anneal flame. You don't need to do that all the time. So right now, anyone, just based on what we talked about, can you tell me what that is? What kind of flame setting?